Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. So listen, we're gonna be doing the oil change on this and the coolant flush. Seen a few videos on YouTube how to do it. As far as the coolant flush, I didn't see the way that I'm gonna do it. I wanna show you guys a different way how to do it in case you need to change your coolant on your CBR 250R. Mine's is a 2012. The coolant has not been changed since I brought the bike. That's my mistake, my fault. It should be a real simple job. All right, so let's get this work done. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna just already loosen this screw up. We're gonna just take this down like that. And then after that, you can see in there, I'm gonna get a screwdriver and I'm gonna take this cover off next. I've seen videos where they have access to this bolt here and they drain the fluid out. If you follow this line all the way up and go around and come over, it goes right into the radiator. Instead of loosening this bolt here and letting all the antifreeze drain out and making a complete mess, I'm going to show you guys a different way how to do it. So first, let's get our access granted, which we have clear access now. And then I'll take this screw so I don't lose it, and I'll just place it right here. So let's get this next. Let's get that reservoir. I'm gonna use a screwdriver, funnel, container to catch the fluid, and a fluid extractor. And all this is just a cover. This is where your coolant goes for your reservoir. Take this off. So once we get that cover off, this is what we have. This is our reservoir. As you can see, the coolant's green. I've seen the video where they take the line, detach the line from the radiator, and they will pull it from underneath the bike. Pull it from here, bring it all the way down here, and they will let it hang on over to drain the fluid out. But as you can see, it's tight clearance here for me, very tight, and I'm not trying to bend and break any clips. You see that little screw? I'm going to take that little screw off so I can take the cap to the radiator off. We got our screw removed. The next thing we're going to do is take off the cap. Got the cap off. Just want to inspect it, clean it up, wipe this thing off a little bit. The cap doesn't look bad at all. Looks really good. We got the cap off. We're going to drain that out. Just have yourself a fluid extractor. This is the one I'll be using today. We suck all the fluid out of there, guys. Once we have it all extracted out with our fluid extractor, go down to the reservoir and suck the fluid out of there. Suck the fluid out of the reservoir. This is how much comes out of the reservoir. It's not that much. All right, guys, so we're gonna make sure we got all the fluid sucked out of here. So what I do is switch hoses and put a shorter hose on. I'm gonna lean the bike over to the left, towards me. Lean the bike back over. As you're pulling this out, you wanna make sure you don't spill any fluid. So that's how much we poured out of there that was still inside the radiator. Just wanted to double check. The hose I had on here originally was a little bit longer. Felt like it wasn't really getting too much of the fluid out. Reservoir is good, nice and empty. Next thing I want to do is we're going to put a funnel onto our radiator. We want to fill it up with some water. Filled our radiator up with water. It's coming with our extractor, and we're going to pull that water right out. This is how you do a clean flush. We'll lean the bike over, pull Fill it up with some water. And the bike towards you. That's what we want. We want to pull it until it comes out clear. Bring the bike back down. Extractor in. That's what we want, guys. Clean fluid coming out, nothing but water. Now we have our radiator completely flushed. We're gonna do the same thing to the reservoir. And then we're gonna extract whatever old fluid was inside this reservoir out. Same process. Now we want to fill up our reservoir. Bring the fluid level right to where it says upper. Bring the bike straight. Straighten the bike up. Now you can see the fluid says upper. This is exactly where I need it to be. Once you lean the bike down, you see the fluid go down slightly to the lower. But when you straighten it up, right on target with the upper. That's what we want. Now we'll fill up the radiator itself. All right, now we're gonna fill up the radiator. All right, we got the bike running now. Checking our radiator. So far, so good. Check the reservoir. Oil level still good. Let's check our cap. Still looks good. Let's check our coolant temperature. Everything looks good. Let the bike idle for a little bit. That's how you do your antifreeze flush. Shut the bike off now. And next thing I'm gonna do is the oil. I'm gonna show you guys how to do the oil next. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. And please make sure you head over to the community section as well, while I post pictures and give little shout outs to everybody on the channel.